Welcome to Authentic UTV. I'm your host, Michelle Arbeau. Today we have special guest, Dr. Elizabeth Lambaer. Welcome, Elizabeth.
Welcome. So nice to be here. Thank you so much for inviting me. Thank you.
So, Elizabeth, what does living with authenticity mean to you?
Well, it's interesting. When you invited me to come talk on your show, I thought about the word authenticity because we talk a lot about living an authentic life, being in authenticity. So I looked the word up because I really wanted to know, what does this word really mean? And it means genuine,
yes.
It means true, and it means not false or copy. So I thought about, what does that mean for me? And true and truth means being rooted in the divine and rooted in spirit, because to me, truth is spirit. It's the infinite presence that's all around us. So to me, to be living an absolutely authentic life and to be in authenticity does mean to be absolutely rooted in spirit and expressing my divine, magnificent, unique combination of gifts and talents out in the world. And so what when I speak to my audiences, what I share is each one of us has our own divine, magnificent, unique combination of gifts and talents. And they're different. For all of eternity, for all of time, there's only one you and one me and one of everyone here on the planet with their own gifts and talents to give to the world, which makes us so glorious and gorgeous, I think, and makes us uniquely beautiful. And when we share that which is ours to share, what we came to this planet to give, we're living an authentic life. And we are sharing. Not only do we come here to share for our own joy, and just the sheer bliss and joy of sharing what our gifts and talents are, but the world actually needs and wants us to share our gifts and talents. The world will be better when each one of us shares our gifts and talents. I love this idea of life being this huge mosaic, and each one of us is this little piece of crystal, colored crystal, that fits into the mosaic. And if one of those pieces is missing, and that one of those pieces meaning that when we come to this planet, we're not sharing what is ours to share, these gifts and talents that are ours to give, the mosaic of life is not complete. It's not in its full expression of beauty. And the universe, to me, is ever expanding. We continue to expand in love, in peace, in joy, in magnificence. And so when we show up and we give what is ours to give, the universe expands, and life as we know it expands for the better. And to me, that's what we come here for.
Wow, very profound.
Thank you.
So can you give us an example of how you live your authentic you?
Yes, I can. And I would love to. And I will turn 52 in March. And so to me, living my authentic life, when I grew up, I had doctor literally stamped on my forehead in the womb. And my parents wanted me to be a doctor. And so, being the good child, being the pleasing child, I went all the way through school and became a doctor, passed the boards, and found myself. I like to think of it as placing my ladder against a building and climbing up all the way to the top of the building, only to look up and go, what the heck did I just do? I'm on top of the wrong building. And to feel that pain of not expressing what I came here to express, not being who I really am, and not, going to work as much as, my father loved being a doctor, which is why he wanted to give it to me. That's that's his authentic self. Absolutely. He's brilliant at it. And spirit channels diagnosis and brilliant information through him as a doctor. But that wasn't my purpose and my path. And so for me, from the age of 26 until right now, I went on my journey to discover what it is that I am to give to the world. And so at almost 52, I've written a book called Fit, 50 and Fabulous, 7 Secrets to the Fountain of Youth. And the most glorious part about that is on my journey from when I was a doctor at 26, I left it at 30, and along that way, I just allowed my heart to lead me to whatever it called me to do. I ended up becoming a professional skater. I ended up becoming a professional dancer. I ended up becoming a fitness model and a fitness expert and a nutritional expert. And then I ended up being a journalist, and then I ended up being a speaker. And all those things, if you look at it, look like completely disjointed. But at 52, I look back and I go, wow, each one of those things perfectly prepared me to sit right here. And when I sit in front of a client or an audience, I can say to them, follow and live your heart's desires, because I know from the journey that I took and that whole path that I took, no matter what it looks like, no matter what age you are. I hear people say, oh no, I'm too old to do this, or I'm too short, too tall, too dark, too light, too this, too that. When it is your purpose to express your gifts and talents, nothing and no one can keep you from expressing what it is you came here to express. So I just share with people, follow and live your heart's desires, and doors, like Joseph Campbell says, and doors will open for you where they wouldn't have opened for anyone else, because it's your path, it's yours to give, it's yours to express. So for me, I'm expressing my joy every single day as Dr. Elizabeth with my business, speaking to people, working with clients. And the best part is who knows what's next? Who knows where my heart's going to lead me? Who knows what adventure is next? And so that's what's so delicious and fun about this life and about being authentic.
Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Anything else you want to ask me?
No, I think we're good.
You're
Is that
good?
it?
Okay.
Okay.